forever.
One day,
Now that my son's back.
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuma. So many things have happened since then. Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey. So, where should we go today? Huh? What's up? Hey! What the heck was that for? Doesn't want to talk, huh? All right, let's convince him to calm down a little.
Huh? So you... Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them. No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kazuha? He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animo vision. That's none of your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Seems like a real nutcase. Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha. Right? Paimon has a feeling, though, that even if this guy gets to challenge Kazuha to a duel, he won't be able to beat him. Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go fight Kazuha, right? Oh? What kind of hunch? A special connection? You mean, yeah, maybe a little. But then again, most people look pretty much the same once they start fighting, so that doesn't really prove anything. Anyway, there's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into any danger. Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
Up and away.
I gotta interview him to...
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after. Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, if it's because of that battle, Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time.
Oh, so...
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's... Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be? Really? Wow. He was called away earlier, but I thought they'd come to arrest him at first.
Just a little while ago, this would have been Thank you! Guess we'll...
All right, then. I'll just stay here and carry on.
Oh? It's you.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt Decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation. We invited Mr. Kaedahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the Shogunate. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaedahara name. Regarding the history of the Kaedahara clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed? In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the Almighty Shogun. The Kaedahara clan belonged to this class. But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. Both the Kaedahara and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight and entered a period of great turmoil. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaedahara clans was neither proper nor just. Considering Mr. Kaedahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the Almighty Shogun believes he should not only be rewarded for his achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the past. In the interest of preventing further harassment of the Bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our investigations into these matters. We trust you can understand why this was necessary.
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun and the Shogunate at large. However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice. With the Kaedahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaedaharas will be bladesmiths once more, and your wanderings will finally come to an end. You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City with the Almighty Shogun's blessing and full support of the Shogunate.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls of a stately abode. Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaedahara, and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kaedahara Kazuha in town.
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea that Mr. Kaedahara really parried the Shogun's strike. Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaedahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
What? But that doesn't make sense. Using a delusion turns you old and frail, and Kazuha still looks fine.
That is correct. However, to some people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom my way. But perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing!
Why would such a dangerous individual be— No. This puzzles me as much as it does you. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family. based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through, so that each can be fairly assessed for quality. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaedehara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms. Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai in battle. So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
All the more reason to watch your back. This guy was a serious nutcase.
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
Thank you. I must say I am now very curious about this matter, and I will also need some time to consider your offer. I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked him, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
The detective agency knows the most about what goes on in town. Let's see what Ryuji has to say. Hey there! We'd like to ask you a quick question. Do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him? For Kaedehara Kazuha, we mean.
Aha! So this is the renowned Mr. Kaedehara. I've heard a lot about you. It is an honor to finally meet you today.
You are too kind. We are currently investigating an assault and would appreciate any help you can offer.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Let me think. I can't seem to recall anything of immediate interest. Mr. Kaedehara is currently the talk of the town, so there are always a lot of people looking for him. To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people wishing to obtain Mr. Kaedehara's personal information. Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want. If these were more legitimate commissions, Sango would have snapped them up in an instant.
Millions? Of mora? Whoa! Oh, wait. Even at that price, you probably still shouldn't.
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it. Sorry, I got a little off topic. What I'm really trying to say is, it doesn't surprise me that a complete stranger is looking for Mr. Kaedehara. But I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to connect this with an assault.
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been any other attacks or similar incidents recently that stand out as particularly unusual? The Tenryou Commission had very few leads. I thought you might have some information from different sources.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every little thing that goes on out in the streets. But typically, it's only the most trivial events that manage to escape their attention. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryou Commission would absolutely get involved.
That does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked you hasn't been causing any trouble elsewhere. Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to... I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted. It would cause me great grief to see someone become critically injured or lose their life because of me. For the poor victim, this would be a completely senseless crime.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero they make you out to be, Mr. Kaidehara. Surely this same concern for your fellow man is what drove you to fearlessly raise your blade against the almighty Shogun.
You flatter me. Truth be told, I don't know quite what came over me in that moment.
You are much too humble. Don't worry, I completely understand you. Oh, actually, there was one strange incident. Let me tell you about it just in case.
Sure. During times like this, the more information we have, the better.
All right then. Recently, 2 people went missing from the city at around the same time. One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
Amenoma! Now there's a familiar name.
Right. Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma Togo, the owner of Amenoma Smithy. 2 grown men going missing. I recalled this because...
Understood, though it seems highly...
Sure, can't hurt.
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start by...
Sounds good. Oh.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
Okay. Ah, if it isn't Kai...
You two...
Yes, the Kaedehara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects. Yes, you may recall the story of the Raiden Gokaden from the Iridori Festival.
Though all bladesmiths trace their craft back to the same source, over time, each of us, as an example, the Amenoma art strives to There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in. As for the art of the Kaedehara clan...
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between... For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's...
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedehara clan has...
You overestimate me. But let's get back on... We hope to assist with the
Ah, yes. He didn't say a word, but I've done what I can.
We heard that there...
Yes. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr... Yes. Strange. If I had to guess, he's never been part... He is
Truth be told, based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only you...
What? No, he is humble and... Yes. If there's... But... With... I also cannot know what court... Anyway...
Don't worry. You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was...
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the 2 men met each other. Let's pay a visit to...
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
Oh? Oh.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains. Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story? How can I improve my culinary skills?
Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains. Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
How can I improve my Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains. Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and willpower to move mountains. Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and willpower to move mountains.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and willpower to move mountains.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains. Okay, okay.
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Willpower to move mountains. Okay, okay. Unrelenting patience and willpower to move mountains.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing.
No, you misunderstand.
I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state.
I'm afraid we don't have any new info. With this in mind, can we...
For example, Paimon's struggling.
That's a lot. He'd always get so animated when he was everything was fine when we first got married.
Uh-oh.
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like he was in a trance. I'm happy he has a hobby. On the last day that I saw him...
Whoa!
And that led to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. You must understand. After I said those words, his voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, had I not indulged, and The next thing I heard,
I see. Amenoma UwU.
at first, but my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so I don't know. Perhaps he's too... As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf...
Please don't get upset. If collecting things is a habit that missed but the information...
A little confusing. More like completely
Let's try a change of scenery. Rest assured, we'll notify you if...
Thank you so much.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting but the fire at the warehouse... Do you have any thoughts?
Nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while.
That is the most likely conclusion based on everything we know. What started... However, in this case, only one of the parties would have started the fire. If this is indeed what... One fact that Mr. Nagato, the more I ponder it, the more... Right. Although the time frame seems to broadly match, Amenoma UwU...
Darn!
Let's keep going. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and...
Okay.
Let's head out of the city.
What kind of tea is this?
Shine down!
Wait, I hear something ominous in the wind.
Oh! This must be another one of those, as sketchy as that whole thing seems. You did put it...
Now I'm picking up a
But there's nothing here.
It's gone now. It felt very much like that ancient... Indeed. But this We should remain vigilant and approach slowly.
So it's an underground...
The force is definitely coming from down below. The source of the Tatarigami energy has long since left this place. But the residue it left behind, judging from the concentration, I would have to conclude that the Tatarigami source resided here for a very long time.
Mrs. Nagato said her husband used to hang around the warehouse by himself a lot.
It could well be that he was already under the influence of Tatarigami energy at that time. From what I've been told, but most will develop a stubborn... Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence of Tatarigami could explain why he became an obsessive...
So what should we do now? Go down and take a look?
Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside. If we don't open this door, we can move You needn't worry.
What's down?
Everything's buried in debris. It looks like the fire caused...
That was too...
All we can do now is two ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami. I fear much misfortune has already... Yes, let's go. Quiet your mind. From this point, the main source of the Tatari...
Whoa! Look at all those hilly churls! They're acting really strangely.
Something seems to be drawing their attention. Let's take a closer look. the looks of it, well... According to this letter, a conflict or Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse, and
So, where is he?
he was not only mortally wounded, but also whatever traces there may have been. Yes, if Amenoma Yuya...
Right, so let's get moving.
I wouldn't be surprised for a practitioner. All the clues that it... I have a hypothesis.
Wait,
I believe so. On with the search.
why here?
I'm not sure. Show yourself!
Kaedehara Kazuha. It's you, at last.
Aha! So it is the same guy from before. What's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuha?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is Amenoma Yuya that stands before us. But what if instead of facing Amenoma Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Now that you mention it... Whoa!
Tatarigami, the blade, has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, or rather, as a means to occupy.
You're sharp many years as a descendant.
I presume it has something to do with...
Indeed. He was a blade, and sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. He not only bestowed upon me in her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world.
So...
The people of the time in which I was born, after the death, I seek but one thing. To face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade, and prove my power.
Tell me, what happened?
My hosts? Who cares when they got tired?
You're...
After I returned, at long last, Kaedehara now. We shall rewrite history!
Nothing to gather!
Into the wind!
History!
Solidified!
Illusion shattered!
Order guide you! Rise!
Submit to me!
Time for a light show!
Do not stand in...
Your bluff's fooling no one.
Lost. I can... Even if you defeat... He is but a puppet. The end result is the... And even if I were by any means...
Your fighting style, but from your move...
Really?
As I've mentioned, since the blade is, if you ask me...
Are you trying to... On his deathbed, he passed in that regard.
Because all of that, I've been wondering, now that I've seen it... After all the...
Oh, that...
Only when Mr. Nagato... Well, that you were determined... I think you realized, but the way
What would you know about any of this?
You returned to even if you were to sever that divine light. Sure, you and... How could you...
Silence! I will concede.
And you should...
Easy for you to say. Facing reality offers me nothing. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection, and certainly not your so-called reality.
How stubborn. I do not believe...
What?
Very well. Once we have dealt with them, we shall proceed to Tenshukaku.
And as for your end of the bargain,
Don't do this, Kazuha!
this is the cursed blade's strength, the power of the Tatari gun.
But
Even if we have a chance here to save an innocent...
Your disdain for me betrays your woke now.
Kazuha?
I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment. It's all right. So far, this was as I expected. Well, thank you.
What should we do next? Have you got a plan, Kazuha?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably hasn't experienced many real fights. If a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer, it cannot unleash its true power. If he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it. He shouldn't last long in an intense combat situation.
Wait a minute! Paimon remembers hearing about something from the Adventurers Guild. Since the Takasukasa clan abandoned that secret base, it's been held by Ronin ever since.
Ah, all right. Please lead the way.
What about Amanuma Yuya? What should we do with him?
The blade says he'll let Amanoma Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness yet, he is not in any immediate danger.
Are we sure this is a good idea? It's a pretty treacherous journey. Okay, fine. Just be careful.
Ready for a rehearsal?
Leave everything on this journey to me. Time to go.
Let's get down to business.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
How are you feeling?
I'm all right. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Let's keep going.
Down to business.
The wind knows me. Wind strike.
Day.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Carry.
Whoa! Something's up with the blade!
I can sense that he cannot hold out much.
But
I will be careful with it. He's still... Time to go. Into the wind. Wind Strider. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
are you okay?
Yes,
The Sheen's grown a bit
perhaps this time?
true form. What are you? Is this the same blade as before?
If you choose to continue, maybe you did true. It barely needs stating anymore. I finally figured you wanted to reach us, but regrettably, we are the only one who
There they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep? Yup. We can.
Don't worry. It's just...
It's my lucky day.
into the wind.
Finally,
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true No one knew. I thought that if I could...
But in this too,
Indeed. Too much time has passed. Yours is...
actually, forging and maintenance are... This blade has traveled the land with me for many years. Skill. Blade. There is something else I'm a Tatarigami as a... Though you tried to... I resisted it. I feel a great sense the moment you embark. You have known this for a long time.
He gave me. How could I? I said to him, "Do not worry. From here on, I shall forge your legacy."
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has not. When I touched a bladesmith, a newly forged blade lay by.
Wow.
Indeed, he spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth. So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But he never wished to rival the gods. All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith, that they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the true story. But after that, the blacksmith's intentions were worked by the Tatarigami, slowly turning his proud creation into the cursed blade of today.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. No one was there to correct its errors when it was losing its way.
Shame it's too late now.
Yes, it is too late. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numb the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition, I also defiled it.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Amenoma Yuya. But I still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence. So, may I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix, too? Jeez, don't push your luck, mister.
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. And if you don't agree, I will still release Amenoma Yuya as promised. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown a lot milder. What do you think, Kazuha?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. Alas, nor have I. My fights were devoted to you.
Oh?
I will release. You must have
Understood.
I see. I utterly If a duel can help, I do not wish to be a
There's no need.
Thanks for your help.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could have... In any case...
This reminds Paimon a bit of the... Yep, we still... Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. Successor of Ishin art.
Successor of Amenoma.
Honored to cross blade.
It is my...
Compared to the storms I've encountered out at sea, this is really quite tame. Wind strike. One with nature. Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature. The wind knows me.
Thank you. Although he appears his sense of...
You also fought. There are a few
I must apologize.
You need not seek... It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I strayed. I beseech you.
Yes. I too trust Mr. Kaedehara to do the right thing.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he... Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want?
I'm not sure.
I've been to the outside world before.
Ready for anything.
I am sorry to have troubled.
A prized... But I have some good...
Really?
Yes. Badly... And now that you...
I think I know.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the...
Yes. He said he wants to take control.
What?
He tells me that he's... I have decided...
But...
Thank you. Okay. I am ready. Let it...
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything. You mean...
Yes, the cost is my entire consciousness. You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
So, that is consciousness.
Kagotsurube, it seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really, really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them. I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my person. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me. Just as the sight of those who fought to repeal your quest to face the god after everything I've seen.
Oh,
I will continue to support you.
wait!
Oh, and it's also time.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, we're most fortunate that no lives were lost. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanoma Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please, take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin, a weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore, and so it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more.
I see.
The Kaidahara clan has always, were I to accept,
You
I am aware.
Very well. However, if you should...
Great.
Where will you travel?
As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
What's your battle plan?
Onwards. We have work to do.
I think this time it turned out better than I thought. I think this time it turned out better than before.
Why do...
There is no escape! Time for takeoff!
I will have order.
Going in! Torn to oblivion! Transcend!
Stabilize.
Teamwork is true! Think you can get away?
This is order.
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
I will have order. Gather.
Torn to oblivion! The campaign begins. threads of your fate lie in my hands.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick.
Stabilize!
The price of a single
Time for a light show!
Solidify!
Illusion shattered! Fuse is lit! The festival ends.
Stabilize!
Odds reveal that. Now you shall perish!
This is order! Gather!
Fire hazard!
You're cut above.
State your business here. Your business here. Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute. State your business here. Oh? Oh.
None may go in and out as they please.
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever. Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
I won't hold you back.
It is time, Morax! We settle this now!
Stand back!
There is no atonement for a 1,000-year pain! Gather! Today, you witness your reckoning!
Illusion shattered.
Let's light it up!
Enraged Earth will not
Solidify.
stop you!
Vengeance!
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not! Come, experience an eon of suffering!
Time for a light show! I'm going in!
Stabilize!
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Fuse is lit! If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
Illusion shattered!
Time for a light show!
Weak.
Absurd!
Solidify!
The eye sweeps the land!
Let's light it up!
I will have order.
Fire hazard!
Stabilize!
Inferior. There is no escape!
Let's light it up! Everybody
Inferior.
stand!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Inferior.
Adventure time!
Illusion shattered!
Fuse is lit!
This body is eternal.
A mystic retreat!
Purge all obstacles!
Solidify!
Inferior!
I'm going in!
Order guide you.
Time for the infinite count! Fire beast!
Ruin follows my blade!
Careless!
Witness the final calamity!
Fire hazard!
Shine down! Purge all obstacles! Illusion shattered!
Time for a light show!
Eternity is in my hand!
Stabilize!
Off we go! Let's light it up!
Inferior!
Teamwork is strength!
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
This is order.
You thought...
Gather!
There is no escape!
Everybody
This world,
stand back!
a fleeting shadow. Weak.
Absurd!
Illusions of obstructions.
Stabilize!
Shattered.
Solidify!
This world, a fleeting shadow. All desire can be broken.
Going in!
Gather!
This body is eternal.
Fuse is lit!
Ruin follows my blade.
Oh, that hurt!
I will have order.
Solidify!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is strength! Fire hazard!
Witness the final calamity! Shine down!
Fuse is lit! Everybody stand back!
Stabilize!
Eternity is in my hand!
Time for a light show! I'm going in!
This is order!
Now you shall perish!
Fuse is lit!
Only emptiness awaits. There is no escape!
Solidify! I will have order!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Time for a light show! Everybody stand back!
Inazuma shines eternal!
This is order!
The fuse is lit!
eyes.
I'm going in! Time for a light show!
I will have order. Solidify!
Everybody stand back!
Torn to oblivion!